It's the Brian Lehrer Show on WNYC. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kusha Navidar, filling in for Brian today. To end the show today, let's take a break from the news and spend a few minutes praising our four-legged companions, specifically our dogs. Tonight's the big finale, the Best in Show contest at the Westminster Dog Show, which I'll note was parodied so brilliantly and warmly by the Christopher Guest crew, including the great Catherine O'Hara in the film Best in Show. But right now, listeners, I've been excited about this all day and I'm ready to hear from you. We want to hear what your dog deserves a trophy for. Give us a call, send us a text at 212-433-WNYC. That's 212-433-9692. Maybe your dog is well trained, like the ones competing at Madison Square Garden, and deserves recognition for sitting and rolling over and not jumping on everyone they meet. Or maybe your dog just has the biggest heart, or leaps the highest after that frisbee, or buries your shoes the deepest in the backyard, or lets you dress them up in funny hats. I mean, that deserves a medal, right? That's the dog. Is your dog able to chew up a new dog toy in record time? Make up your award and tell us about it. Text or call 212-433-WNYC. That's 212-433-9692. What makes your dog the best in show? 212-433-9692. And while you're calling in to kick this off, we're joined by Elias Weiss-Friedman, a.k.a. The Doggist on Instagram. He's the author of the book, This Dog Will Change Your Life, and host of the YouTube talk show called Dogs with Elias Weiss-Friedman. Welcome back to the show, Elias.
Thanks for having me again.
It's a pleasure to have you here. I am really excited to hear what some of these awards are. I saw that you did your own parody of Westminster. You ran their agility contest yourself. I gotta ask, how'd you do? Did you do as well as the dogs?
I think I'm still recovering, a little sore from rolling around, jumping through all the hoops. And I was in there with like 50 kids who are doing the same thing. So it was a pretty crazy experience.
Yeah, I'm sure. The back, the quads, I'm sure it all hurts. The four legs is so much more agile than two. That's what I've always said.
Yeah, it was nowhere near as impressive as the dogs. Also.
Yeah. What about your dog? Elsa is your dog's name, right?
Yes, Elsa. She's a husky mix. I think she would be good at agility. It's just she's not very obedient, at least not that I know of. So she'll have to watch from the sidelines.
What trophy would you give Elsa?
Let's see. Besides number one, Shedder, I would say she's a comedian. She makes us laugh every day, all day, and she's also. I would say she gets the trophy for most gorgeous eyes. She's got these striking blue eyes that everyone talks about.
Oh wow! What does she do that is comedic? Like, tell me more about that.
Well, I think she doesn't let my wife and I like cuddle at all without her intervening.
Oh, sure.
You know, if we're on the couch watching a movie, she's like, "Wait a second, I didn't get the invitation. Move over. That's my spot." Or she'll roll over on her belly to get attention. It's like classic dog things that we can all identify with, but it never gets old, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a caller already. Let's bring him down. We have Ellen in Manhattan. Hey, Ellen, welcome to the show. What would your dog's award be?
My dog's award would be for singing along with Mozart.
Wow.
His name is Ari, and we call it an aria when he sings. But I play the piano, and I play a lot of different things, but there's a particular horn concerto that I've been practicing for a while. And he comes in only on that, and he comes in at specific spots. He knows when he wants to come in, and he sings along, and it's quite beautiful. And a lot of the time, he's in the chord.
Oh, wow.
That I'm playing. And
yeah, he's on tune.
He's clearly responding to the music. And if you play a video recording of him, and he hears it, and he starts singing along again, a lot of times he's singing the same thing. Like he's worked out a part for himself.
Oh, wow. How did you figure this out? Were you playing the piano one day? And
I was playing piano. He started singing along, and then I noticed that he came in at the same spot every time I was practicing that piece, a particular motif. And then when it comes around twice in that movement. And so he'd sing for a page or two, and then he'd rest. And then when that motif came around again, he came back in.
Wow, that's so
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Great Pyrenees mix. He's giant. He's 117 pounds.
He's vocal.
And he's very vocal. And it's beautiful. He has a very beautiful voice.
Well, Ellen, thank you so much for sharing some beautiful moments of Ari with us. Listeners, we're taking your calls. If you are a dog owner, what award would you give your dog? What do they deserve? Today, we are going to have the big finale of the Best in Show contest at the Westminster Dog Show, and we're hearing from you about your awards for your dogs. Give us a call at 212-433-WNYC. That's 212-433-9692. So, Elias, for your very popular Instagram account, at the Doggist, which I follow, I love, you meet and interview a lot of New York City dogs and their owners. Do city dogs deserve a medal? I don't know, for walking on sidewalks and sharing dog runs. Like, how would you describe what New York City dogs would deserve for a medal?
Well, I think they all deserve an award. You know, a lot of dogs have the same type of things that they do that make us happier, whether it's celebrating us when we come home, or making us feel less self-conscious about everything we do, because dogs don't see themselves as they see themselves as enough as they are. But things people tell me when I'm walking around, funny anecdotes like they always poop in the crosswalk. Like, why are they deciding that that's the spot? To more like profound things, like someone who was going through cancer and the dog was the one thing that kept her, going to the gym, going out of the house, like maintaining a normal lifestyle. And so the range of rewards we can give our dogs is anything from silly to, remarkable.
Let's go through some texts that we have received. There's some funny ones here. Here's one. My 20-pound terrier deserves a gold medal for sitting on the couch in such a way that she appears to be a middle-aged man in boxer shorts and an undershirt holding a can of beer. So kind of a Homer Simpson's motif I'm getting there from the 20-pound terrier. Thank you so much for that text. Here's another one. My dog once won most eye-catching at a community garden event. He was a husky German Shepherd mix with two different colored eyes, a magic dog named Cole. Well, thanks for sharing that about Cole. Here's another one. My dog would win the award for eating dinner 50 times and looks like it's the first time. She's managed to fool us over and over again. We now have a family group chat to know who has fed her. That, I think a lot of people can relate to. Here's another one. We've got the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Award, cute to evil in less than 30 seconds. Oh, that's great. I'd be interested to know what kind of dog that is that has that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde vibe going on. Let's go to some more callers. We've got Kim in Wilmington, North Carolina. Hey, Kim, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks. So my dog Juno is a German Shepherd mix, and she sheds like there's no dog. I've had plenty of dogs, and she sheds like nobody's business. Do you remember Pigpen from the Charlie Brown?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Brown and just things falling off of him. That's her. It's just a constant cloud.
a wake of cloud hair everywhere that you're going.
So
go ahead.
Your vacuum deserves an award, really.
Oh, me and the vacuum. I sweep and vacuum multiple times a day. I'm doing it right now as we speak.
Right. My dog is the same way. Once you are finished vacuuming, it's time to vacuum again.
Exactly.
Kim, thank you so much.
I was saying to my husband, I could sweep for the rest of my life in one spot, and I would never not see her hair.
And Kim, what's your dog's name one more time?
Juno.
Well, thank you so much for sharing about Juno. We appreciate it. Let's go to Jordan in Brooklyn. Hey, Jordan, what would your award for your dog be?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
My dog Ziggy's award would be for collecting the most rocks in his mouth at one time. He's currently up to 5 at one time, which is pretty amazing.
Wow.
And he looks exactly like a sexy Scooby-Doo. So that's another possible award.
Sexy
Is he a Great Dane?
Yeah, he's a Great Dane German Shepherd mix.
Wow.
That's wonderful, Jordan. Thank you so much. I wonder what happens with all of those rocks, like 5 at a time. I guess that they have a rock garden maybe outside.
He's a rock star.
Oh, there you go. Tell me this, Elias. What about all the snow that we're dealing with? Maybe there should be a medal for dogs who really love the snow, like the winter versus the Summer Olympic Games.
Yeah, I mean, some of the dogs are better prepared for it than others. My dog has a double layered coat, so she doesn't even need a jacket. This is like her time to shine. When, that big snow day, seeing her with all the snow on her coat was just like this majestic creature. And whereas some dogs have short hair, they need all the jackets and booties, and they get cold and shiver otherwise. So, but we're also seeing how often dogs pee realistically around the city because you walk down the street and it doesn't wash away like it usually does.
Yeah, absolutely. There's artifacts there that we can track. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm wondering for you, how is it going to the Westminster Dog Show? Like, what's that experience like for you? What are you looking forward to today?
I mean, it's incredible seeing, these dogs are exquisite, right? And these people are extremely dedicated to, maintaining these often very obscure breeds. Things that I'd never see on the street typically, Cilium Terriers, Xolo Eats Queentleys, Afghan hounds. And so it's just incredible seeing the variety of dogs and seeing the origin of, where a lot of our dogs came from. And it's obviously very niche. If you've seen the movie Best in Show, I know it's considered to be a mockumentary, but I've spoken to handlers there and they say it's more of a documentary.
How about from your perspective? How accurate is the?
I would agree.
The movie? Yeah, you would agree.
It's one of my favorite movies. Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara.
Yes.
And you go there and they've captured a lot of it. One of the things that stands out are the outfits, especially on the female handlers. There's sequins everywhere, and it's like where like there's just this theme. It's a little bit old school, I think. The male handlers, they have like sequins on their tie. It's so that they can stand out but not overshadow the dog. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's unlike anything else. It's very special, and I'm excited to go see Best in Show this evening at Madison Square Garden. I'm glad it's back in the city.
Wonderful. Well, let's go if we can get Emily on line 2 on the line. Emily from Suffolk. Hi, Emily. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Kusha. How are you?
Oh, hi, Emily. This is my cousin, Emily. Hi, Emily. It's nice. Thanks.
Hey.
Okay, so you want to talk about Tony, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, Tony. So I adopt and foster senior dogs and cats, and Tony's been my dog for the last 5 years, and he would probably win an award for most confused. He's at that senior dog phase where he's always perplexed about everything.
Emily, tell me more about the work that you do volunteering for dogs and cats.
Yeah, so we like to clear the shelters, and we definitely try to take in seniors, especially. They're often overlooked, but they're amazing additions to your family. So I like to take in a lot of the seniors.
Wonderful. Emily, I am a big fan of Tony as well, and I completely agree. Most confused would be the award that he would win, hands down. Thank you so much for calling, Emily. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you later. We're about to wrap up, Elias, but I was wondering for you, let's go back to the Best in Show contest. Do you have a favorite tonight or something you're looking out for?
Well, of the groups I know, so I've seen the Afghan, the Maltese, the Lhasa Apso, the Old English. Those have been chosen so far. We'll see who get chosen of the other group. I feel like the crowd favorite will be the Old English Sheepdog, the ultimate fluffy dog. So maybe, you know what? The Lhasa Apso will be my choice. They look like walking wigs, if that's a thing.
We'll have to leave it there with all these prize-worthy dogs, but congratulations to the winners. And thank you to the doggist, as Elias Weiss-Friedman is known on Instagram. You can catch him here or on YouTube or with the book, This Dog Will Change Your Life. Thanks, Elias.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I hope you all enjoy the show tonight if you're going to check it out. That's it for today's show. I'm Kusha Navidar, and this is The Brian Lehrer Show. Thanks for hanging out with us, and stay tuned for all of it.